It's exactly 6:30 a.m. on Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. And for the last multiple days now, even though I did notify management, there are problems with the plumbing in my bathroom. So that's the bathroom right there. And I can't use the shower because A, there's barely any water coming out of the shower head, and B, that water stinks like someone's filthy feet, like sewage, and like fish when I try to rinse out my hair, my face, or brush my teeth. Those are the same exact set of foul stenches that also come out of my kitchen tap, often at the same time. So it has nothing to do with anything that I'm trying to rinse or anything that I have located around those taps and the shower head. Because also when I go down the hall to the common bathroom and try to rinse out the same exact body parts, hair, face, brushing my teeth in the bathroom down the hall, the water in the bathroom down the hall does not smell like anything. At the same time, the low flow is preventing the toilet from flushing properly. It doesn't flush, even though there's nothing stuck in it. It's not backed up. Let me show you. So I have my crutches stored in the shower because I can't use that shower. It doesn't work properly. Maintenance fixed this bathroom in terms of fixing the drywall and the giant crumbling plaster holes that were around the top of the shower stall a few weeks ago. And when they did that, they replaced the shower head, and now there's barely any water coming out of that shower. And at the same time, that water stinks like feet, like sewage, and like fish intermittently, only when I try to rinse out my face, my hair, brush my teeth in it, rinse out sensitive body parts like my eyes. The same set of stink comes out of this tap right here when I jump out of the shower and try to use that tap to rinse out my face or my toothbrush or my hair. And it also is the same set of stink that comes out of my kitchen tap right there when I try to rinse out the same exact, try to fill up water bottles or rinse my hands, which should not smell like feet or like fish, especially if they're already pretty clean. This toilet, there's nothing in it. There was nothing in it. It was actually flushing just fine. And yeah, I've plunged it multiple times. There's nothing in it. I certainly don't drop, anything in that toilet. So nothing could have fallen in it. It is simply a plumbing problem that goes way past plunging this toilet. It's clean. There's nothing weird around it. There's no reason why it should not be flushing. It's not backed up because it properly flushed the last time it needed to properly flush. And then it properly flushed again. And then it properly flushed again. And when there was absolutely nothing in it, that's when it suddenly stopped flushing properly. So I have to notify the management. I did tell them about the barely any water coming out of the shower head, and they haven't fixed that. And because there's a stinking, foul-smelling trickle of water coming out of my shower head, whenever I try to shower, there's absolutely no water coming out of it. I have to go down the hall to the common bathroom and use that bathroom. I am unable to use this bathroom right now, both for showering and for using the facilities. I cannot use a shower or the toilet. So time to call Greenville again because they fail to respond to my notifications systematically and unilaterally. It happens every single time, and then I have to file a complaint against them with the city because that's the only way to get Greenville to make any repairs in this unit. They refuse to fix anything unless they have the city of Boston cracking the whip over their backs. That's unfortunate for everyone, not just me, but for them too.
Hello, you've reached the Greenville Real Estate Group. Our office hours are from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Our office is currently closed. If this is an emergency, please press 1. Otherwise, press 2 to leave a voicemail for the front office.
Okay, let's press 2.
After the tone, please leave a detailed message with your name and number so we may get back to you when we return.
Hi there. It's right around 6:35 a.m. on Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. I'm calling from Unit 89 to report that I continue to be unable to use the facilities in my bathroom as I need to and when I need to because the water is frequently smelling like intense, foul smelling contamination that prevents me from being able to safely use the water from my shower head, from my bathroom tap, and from my kitchen tap, because the same exact set of foul smells and stenches comes out of all three taps, often at the same time, even when I'm not trying to rinse anything out in them. This has nothing to do with any kind of filthy items that I might have located around my kitchen tap or my bathroom tap or my shower head, because when I go down the hall to the common bathroom and try to use the shower or the sink in the common bathroom, there are never any foul smells coming from the water that emanates from those taps. It has something to do with the pipes and the plumbing in my unit. At the same time, my toilet is not draining, even though it was draining perfectly well several days ago. There's some kind of plumbing issue with the pipes that lead to my unit that seems to constantly cause dysfunctions and malfunctions in my shower, my bathroom tap, my kitchen tap, and my toilet. The toilet should be flushing just fine. I don't drop any weird items in it. I don't throw trash in it. It should be flushing just fine, and it was flushing just fine. And then it suddenly stopped flushing, even though there was nothing in it. So that needs to be fixed. And again, I am unable to use my bathroom right now for any purpose. The water from the shower head stinks when I try to rinse out my hair or brush my teeth or wash my face or rinse out my eyes, none of which should smell like feet or like fish or like Parmesan cheese. And those are the three consistent stenches that emanate from my shower head, my bathroom tap, and my kitchen tap, sometimes all at the same time, which indicates some type of intermittent contamination that is occurring within this unit and within this building, and has nothing to do with the Boston Water Supply, because they check their water consistently and it is tested before it gets into this building. I am recording this voicemail for legal purposes, and if you have any questions, you know my phone number. I'm calling from Unit 89 to report that I'm unable to use any of the taps in my bathroom, cannot use my bathroom for any reason at all, and this has been going on for days and weeks. I've been reporting it for days and weeks, and you refuse to do anything about it. Thank you. Jesus Christ. You know, it's not that hard to fix pipes that might have contamination leaching into them somehow, for some reason, presumably through the use of a saddle valve, as a former maintenance manager suggested was possible. That was not me coming up with that, but a saddle valve is a very easily obtainable, cheap, commonly used piece of hardware that you can purchase for about $18 at your local hardware store. Anybody can purchase a saddle valve. Then anybody who has access to the pipes of your plumbing, as somebody who keeps accessing the bathroom of Unit 78 does, and they did during the 9 years that they lived in Unit 78, and seemed to do a lot of mysterious banging and pounding against the pipes to my kitchen sink in 2019. Well, that person can have access to the pipes to this unit. Then once you have access to somebody's intake pipe, which is a pipe that intakes water from the water main on the street, brings it into your unit, then once somebody has access to that pipe, they can easily clamp a saddle valve around it that they purchased at their local hardware store for $18. You attach a nozzle to the saddle valve, then you can pump in whatever kind of filthy stuff that you want into somebody's water. It is very commonly used in third world countries to decontaminate water from lakes, rivers, and ponds that is, being used or piped into people's residences, but that doesn't have access to a water treatment plant. So you just use a saddle valve with a nozzle to bleach, and then you pump in some bleach into the pipe that takes water from the ponds and the rivers. But here in this building, and presumably in this unit, the reverse is happening. Greenville has been housing a psychopath named Jasmine Irizarry in the bathroom behind this wall since 2013. Irizarry continues to live in this building, according to Mr. Oleg Lisayev, the property manager. And again, as I keep reporting, in 2019, when Irizarry verifiably was housed in the bathroom behind this wall, she had been living there since 2013. She engaged in a tremendous amount of construction work directly against the pipes to my kitchen tap on a Sunday afternoon. Then when I notified the maintenance manager after that Sunday afternoon that my water suddenly started to stink and make me instantly sick when I tried to drink it or rinse my mouth out with it. The maintenance manager said, well, we don't do work on Sundays, and I have no knowledge of any work being done in the bathroom of 78 on a Sunday. So, apparently the resident of 78 who lived in that unit between 2013 and 2022, and again, according to Mr. Oleg Lisiev, the property manager, was moved out sometime in 2022. But then when I asked him if she continues to be placed in this building, he said yes, but maybe we'll move her across the street to 191 Green Street. Well, obviously she's still in this building, and she has either been moved back into the bathroom of 78 behind that wall where my pipes are, or she continues to somehow be permitted to access the premises of her former bathroom that share all of the pipes with my bathroom and with my kitchen sink, and that's where the stinking tap water comes from. It's not a stretch of the imagination that a psychopath who claims to be a structural engineer, MIT affiliated apparently, can access the intake pipe to the plumbing in this unit, then use a very simple saddle valve to clamp around the pipe, and she can pump in whatever she wants into it. And apparently that seems to be what's happening. It prevents me from being able to use that shower, that tap, this tap right here, and now the toilet. The toilet has suddenly stopped flushing for absolutely no reason. There was nothing in it when it suddenly stopped flushing. There was nothing in it. It had been flushing just fine. There was nothing in it. Then when I flushed it just to flush it for the heck of it, it suddenly started to not flush. There's nothing in it. There was nothing in it. I don't drop trash in the toilet.